Well, I would say let's go farm something today, but it snowed here. And not just a little bit of snow. I mean, it snowed. It was a blizzard. What I did first is I got both my vehicles out of that snowbank there. It snowed for 2.5 days or so. The wind was blowing like crazy. That's why we have these huge snow drifts. But we're happy to get a little bit of moisture. A lot of it seems like it blew off the fields, but we're hoping some of the fields we either left enough stubble in or we had a standing crop in them that we didn't harvest. So hopefully that caught quite a bit of snow and that moisture can go into the ground for this year's crop. So, all right, I got a shovel in the back, 4-wheel drive, and a heater that works. So we should be able to get where we're going. There's all the goats. And Faith. It's okay. Okay, so we went past the church, and the church has a bunch of snow there, so we're gonna go blow some of this snow. Yeah.
Thanks.
Here.
I'm gonna read something.
I'll follow you in my truck wherever you go.
All right.
I got a shovel in there and stuff. Do you have extra shovels?
Yeah, grab one of those aluminum shovels. Where's Mom?
I don't know. I'll find her. She's over there by the goats. So we're gonna go and shovel the church, clear my parents' driveway. We're taking Dad's tractor down there. We got a snow blower hooked up to it and a bucket on the front, so we should be able to clear the parking lot. There's a place in the road by the church that's impassable, so we're gonna hit it with some juice. Every once in a while you get to use that thing. So anyways, I'm jumping in the truck. I've got shovels. I've got the strong back and weak minded job. Shovels. Okay, we'll follow him. We got church on Sunday. You know, it's Easter and it's Easter Sunday, so that's not gonna stop us. We'll punch our way through this snow. So on the way there, I think we're gonna swing by a few neighbors and see if we can't clear some of the snow out of the way for them. Just because we got the snow blower hooked up to the 3-point hitch, and it's easy enough to just blow some snow out of the way real quick. We'll try to do that, see if anybody else needs help, and then make our way down to the church, get the church parking lot cleared off, get it shoveled off, and ready for church on Sunday. So clearing off the church parking lot. Dad blew a hole in the road there so people can get through. We stopped by a couple neighbors' places, helped them get some snow cleared out. We're gonna stop by, I think, one more place after we get done clearing off the sidewalk and stuff here, help another neighbor get some snow out of the way, and then I think we'll head on back. So A lot of people were asking me to make this video on my TikTok for a while now, and I kind of kept putting it off because to me it's kind of boring. But a lot of people want to know this, and there's snow on the ground, so I guess I'll explain stuff, how our operation kind of works. So in 2017, I was in college. I was going to school for accounting, and I got to the point where I wasn't really sure that accounting was what I really wanted to do, and I was spending all this money to go to school, and I decided after a year of going to college, I was like, might as well go get a job and make money as opposed to spend all this money to figure out what I want to do just to graduate and go, well, I really don't want to be an accountant and, you know, whatever, which a lot of people thought was stupid to drop out of college, but I really didn't care. I had, you know, I figured out, you know, how much money I could save by not going to college and just getting a job and putting that money away and putting it in the stock market or investing it or something like that. And so that kind of pushed my decision, and I was like, you know what? Yeah, I'm not gonna keep spending money to do something that I'm not sure of. So I dropped out of school. I went and started working as a garage door technician. I did that for about a year. When I started working as a garage door technician, that's when my parents moved out here to eastern Montana, and my dad bought some farm ground and that he runs cows on now. There was a guy farming out here that my dad knew for a long time, and he was approaching retirement, and he had said something to me about, you know, if I ever wanted to come out here and try farming, he would, you know, work out an arrangement with me. So after doing garage doors for about a year, I decided that I was ready to try something else. So I came out here. I started farming with him, and my dad and I worked for him farming, and he owned all the machinery and the land, all the farm ground. And then my dad also had his cattle on the side. Well, I was out here for a year working for him. Then he asked, you know, if I wanted to start more so taking over the operation. And so what we decided was that I would buy him out of his machinery. I bought him out of majority of his machinery, and then I bought a few things elsewhere, going on 2 years ago now, or 2 farming seasons ago. So last year was my first farming season owning the machinery and running the operation with all the expenses and stuff like that. So how, you know, I bought all the machinery, I owned all the machinery. My dad helped me with labor and stuff like that. All that said, you know, a lot of people on my TikTok or whatever, you know, are like, oh, there's no way you can own that machinery. Well, I do. My wife and I own the machinery. But with that being said, we've been extremely blessed by just a very fortunate situation. And as much as I say this is, you know, our machinery and whatnot, I mean, really, it's not our machinery, it's God's machinery. And I've just been the one fortunate enough to, you know, borrow this in my short time here on earth, and be able to do this for a living. And, you know, it could all go away tomorrow, and that would be fine. So with that cleared up, my wife thought it would be funny for me to read some of my comments on my TikTok. If you're not following me on TikTok, you should be. Go on there, follow me. Somebody says, don't fool people by saying you bought all that equipment with a loan at 22 years old. I bought all the equipment I have at 22 years old with a loan. Sorry. I should include, a lot of people asked about the loan. It's an FSA loan or USDA loan, a direct operating loan to purchase the machinery. No, some people have commented on here that my machinery is $5 million. No, my machinery is not $5 million. No, my machinery is not even $1 million. So, just so we're clear on that, I did not get a $5 million loan. Yeah, here's somebody says, $5 million loan, question mark, laughy face. No. Oh, this guy says, did Helen Keller give you a loan? He said some other stuff too, but that was the funniest part. Somebody says, why is that tractor so big on the sprayer? Laughy face. Which is funny. If you haven't seen it on the YouTube channel yet, but on the TikTok you can see I do use that big 4-wheel drive 9330 to pull that pull type sprayer. The reason being is because I could only get loaned so much money, obviously. So one way that I figured out that I could do this was just use one tractor. So that tractor seeds and sprays. That's why I say that tractor does it all right now. So we kind of found a way of farming lean, so we got to switch back and forth, which is kind of a pain. Hopefully at one point hopefully at some point we'll be able to get a self-propelled sprayer, but that is the reason for that. There is a lot of comments on my TikTok about that is a big tractor to be pulling a sprayer. It is a big tractor. It's got plenty of power. It doesn't even know it's back there. So someone said with a nice down payment from dad. My dad didn't put a down payment on it. Oh, this guy. This is my favorite one. I think I'm gonna put this on a shirt. He said, aha, spelled A-H-A-H, aha. Don't work like that, stud. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna put that on a shirt. And I should say in this video that most of the people that I meet on TikTok they're very encouraging, and not everybody's out to say that everybody's lying on here, which listen, I could really care less if people think I'm lying. It really doesn't matter to me. I need to start screenshotting some of the funny comments that I get on there, because scrolling through there I can't find all of them. But I'm gonna start screenshotting them, and then maybe I'll read them at the end of my videos. So if you got something funny to say, even if you're talking smack, I don't care. Go on there and say something funny. I'll read it if you go say something funny on there. I try to read most of the comments. I should end this video like every other YouTuber. Promote my merch brand right here, Litweiler Farms. Litweiler Farms on YouTube, Litweiler Farms on Instagram, Litweiler Farms on TikTok, litweilerfarms.myspreadshop.com. That is where you can find the merchandise. All kinds of good stuff. If you want to buy something, you can. If you don't want to, you don't have to. But we got some cool stuff on there that you can buy if you want to wear around some Litweiler Farms merchandise. So go get yourself something nice for Easter. And yeah, have a happy Easter.